Playing the Bengals in this bitch, yo. They 9-5. It's time to make them 9-6. No bullshit.
Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
There we go.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate.
Are we on that? Bruh, that's a pick. What the hell?
In his entire career, so he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard, and if it's any indication of how today
on that shit. Damn. Bruh, that nigga's trash, yo. It's horrible.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks...
Good defense, man. Ooh. He clamping shit, man.
That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On the return...
Yeah, there we go. All right.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The first carry here for Devon. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Holy fuck, bro. Alright, Chuck. Come on. Oh, yeah, I'm on it. Alright, bro.
And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains. They'll stay on the ground with a chain.
Yeah.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Pass. Look. There we go.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Tua.
Yeah.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action, it's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington.
There we go.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A gain of 9 yards. A run here with H.A.
Here we go.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
All right, come on.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Here's a
Oh, there we go.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, here's Tua.
Here we go. Go, chat. Locked in now. Damn, 9. Hold up.
He gets it to go. The Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Bengals nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in.
Here we go. Go ahead. Come on.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ooh, H.N. leading the MVP race. Okay. You my boy.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here we go. They go play
On that
action
shit.
for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1.
Tweaking shit. All right, come on.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Working out of the
Oh, come
gun,
on.
Burrow. This one caught by Chase.
Oh my gosh, man.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
We on that. Go.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'm gonna stop chat.
Here's 3rd and 2.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
From the shot.
Hey, we on that shit.
Burrow.
All right.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
it's a gain of 11. And the Bengals first down. First and 10.
Burrow. This one is caught by Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play.
There you go.
He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Starving ass niggas, bro.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. And movement up front.
Cincinnati.
And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Come on, bro.
The tight end Fant in motion. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this.
11 mighty. 12.
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 7.
We gotta go score.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
180. 25.
Now, Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
180. 25.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Damn, bro. What the hell?
Now Tua and the
God damn.
for their next possession.
This shit forming, bro.
Everything
Oh.
you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around.
Fucking
has to
tweaking,
take
bro.
chances, and potentially
All right.
way to a big game throwing the football.
Come on.
On the ground to start the drive.
Come on, that shit. Come on.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Oh my gosh. Bro.
Yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Achan. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34.
On the carry is Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It's 3rd and 4.
Now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example.
Oh,
Here, like, they can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achan. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half.
Damn, bro.
Closing in 100 yards already.
Come on.
Still
Give
gets
us some
first down
ass.
at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Come on now.
To his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. To throw on 2nd down, it's
Let's
Tua.
go.
And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bengals 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. Nice.
Play action now.
Come on, that shit.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Down completion of 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll run here.
Oh, no.
And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
11.
Here's 1st and 10. to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, it tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down, Bengals.
A first down throw for Burrow. Open man is Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Demarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
God damn.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one complete to Hill. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Tua now on third down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Made there by Waddle, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. catch there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Now the Dolphins going to use the first.
Fuck, bro. Niggas called timeout by accident, bro. Shit.
On the sideline.
Tweaking, bro.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 10, 24-14. Work to do as they come up for 1st and 10.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier.
Gosh, bro.
In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's get set. 180. 180 shot.
On 1st down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get about 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line.
180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. They're down and 3.
Here we go.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Bengals 1st down.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Jordan Brooks. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They go play action for Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along the rest of the Miami offense. And he was unguardable in the 1st half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Check. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. Out to his right. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. From the gun, here's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Well run with A-Check. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. Once again, it's A-Check. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And it's caught left side by Waddle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's Tungo Vailoa. That's to Waddle again. And the Dolphins going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now,
and he'll take it on in. Devon A-Check. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
it's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10.
11 Thomas.
Here's Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
11.
They'll stick with him again. Oh, a loose football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball.
He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of the third quarter.
Whoa.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Here's Tua. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Oh, yeah. Yo, appreciate the follow, bro. Damn, bro.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
11.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 31, here is second down and 9. Down Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Damn.
Like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball. Burrow from out of the gun here on
that.
down. That is finding Higgins. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Burrow here on second down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on third down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. To throw is Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
Bengals 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with first and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. He's caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past
gun. Cut.
It's a
180.
gain of 20. And a Bengal first down.
Cut.
On first and 10, Burrow. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
180.
On first down, Burrow. Right back to Chase.
Here we
He's
go,
got
here
it
we go.
again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 24.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
2 and out on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. So, rarefied air for the quarterback position. The first QB to ever throw 60 touchdown passes in an NFL season. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead.
Dolphins 52. Bengals 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll
Here we
get
go.
nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10.
Here we go.
At the 23-yard line.
11 empty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now they'll run on the draw. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
11 MT. 11 MT.
Oh my gosh, man.
11.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Here we go, here we go.
Third down.
Down. Turtles, touchdown.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing fourth down.
Right 80.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down.
Turnover on down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.
Alright, Chuck. In the Buccaneers, man. Eesh, bro.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Oh, a dangerous return here. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 106 yards. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
On first and 10, here's Irving. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Irving is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mayfield. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Emeka Ibuka. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 73 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing, Mayfield. And a short one taken in by Otten. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
3rd and 2.
Now receiver in motion left. Here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dolphins 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he will make it
bro.
to 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
H-in here, they stay on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
a loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
10 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting inside the 30.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. H.M. gets it from the gun. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another catch there for Waddle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Number 17.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mayfield to throw it. Open man is Ibuka. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. This is 2nd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 10.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Oh, nice move. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mayfield now. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 30. First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 more yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Play fake. Mayfield. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 9 here. To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared.
Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And the Dolphins first down.
Tua going to throw. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the Bucs 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
A 59-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will tie us at 24 all. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa head back out onto the field. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season, as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that the we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. And that last throw is going to do it. The passing yardage there is going to be enough to break Peyton Manning's mark from 2013 of 5,477 passing yards. So congratulations to him on what has been a downright outstanding season. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Looking to pass. Tua. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
That's another Dolphins.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play.
Tua to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
All right, come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Now Tua. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Sanders on for the extra point. We'll take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like.
Damn.
They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you have, the top performers you have, and try to answering score. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That's complete to his receiver, Gallup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field.
They gonna try hard, bro. God damn, bro.
Inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll bring them back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with 6, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. That's caught at the 25. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A run straight ahead with Achane. An even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 2nd and 3.
17-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
The 16-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line, because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Darren Waller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Oh my gosh.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Mayfield to throw it. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
It's a gain of 11.
Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Juju Brents.
Mayfield's pass intercepted.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh my gosh.
Up the middle, Achane. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Buccaneers, 13.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Open nose, Waddle complete.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Dolphins field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Center's kick is good.
And the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice return.
God, bro. Ah, shit.
Crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Emeka Ibuka.
There's that man again. It's complete.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Emeka Ibuka. 4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
Here comes 2nd down.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Excuse me.
This one is incomplete. They're on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
9 yards. And a 1st down.
Here's Baker.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Mayfield.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. McLaughlin for the extra point.
Buccaneers.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Dolphins.
So this drive spans 7 plays. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Ready to stay. Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Ali Gordon. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Miami, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season.
Yeah, I'm check. Alright, man. Yeah, bro. Next week tomorrow, bro. Play the Patriots and then whoever we play in the wild card, bro. I mean, not the wild card, but the divisional. Yeah. Always, man, believe yourself. Always have faith. Always keep going, sugar hard, man.